Well, here we are at Kenilworth, and the birds are going round, and there's ice on the lake. This is Kenilworth, Warwickshire, United Kingdom. Pair of swans over there, staying close, and some of the birds are standing on top of the ice, I can see. And youngsters have been feeding the ducks from over there at the quay. The seagulls are really up and about, aren't they? Look at them. Wow, look at this. Misty day here in Kenilworth. But first of all, thank you for watching, liking, sharing and ringing the bell. Thank you also for the lovely comments, and a special big thank you of appreciation for those who have subscribed, or those who are going to make an old man quite happy. Whatever's happening. There's a fight going off a big bit of bread that one of them got. Wow, bit of an exciting morning. Surprised to see the I don't think they know where the bread's gone now. They followed the one who had it. Wow. Well, they've settled down now. All the bread's gone. Well, we'll move on, I think. That was an interesting little session. Two lovely swans out there. And as you can see, there's ice on it. You can see the ice on the water. And a little stream coming down this side as per normal. And ice on the path. Somebody's been digging ice out. It's about 20 millimetres thick, I should think. Yeah, look, you can see it's quite a thick piece there. But it's not. It's sort of hints of being frozen all over, but most of it's not. Whether RSPB people have been and broken the ice, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say, but a lovely effect here across the water with the mist, and it's looking interesting with the mist. I deliberately came over here today because there was a mist. And there's the bulrushes in the foreground. Interesting. Well, if you're into that sort of thing, I suppose. Quite a bit of, some of this what looks like water is ice, I think. You can see the ice sitting on the top, or is it, well, ice would float, wouldn't it, anyway? Some people have been getting ice out of here. Look, yeah, it's about 20 mil thick. Quite some big chunks there. And there's some big stones been thrown in on top of the ice. So, well, it's an interesting sort of day with the mist. Was thicker than this when I started. How I'm longing to get to Thailand. I noticed my friend Sam was there, and with his girlfriend. That was nice to see. She's Thai, so she lives there, and but it's so interesting to see all those folks there in Thailand in t-shirts and shorts. Yeah, I'd put me down for some of that. I can't wait to get there, and hopefully when they downgrade COVID, we'll actually be able to go back on planes without masks. I'm only interested in that when it's safe, but nevertheless I do want to get to Thailand at some stage. But I think Europe is going to be a hassle. Since Brexit, we're going to have a right game. We've got to get extra paperwork for the car and caravan. We've got to pay a £7 visa fee. And of course the lorries are all jamming up the ports, so we might not be able to get through the port anyway. So I think we're going to be looking at the UK again this year. And what else can you do? It's now so difficult to get to Europe with all the mucking about. I'm sure it's not over difficult, but it's just mucking about we didn't have to do. But still, there we are. Such is life. And we're moving rapidly towards Kenilworth Castle. And we're going to go around the, well, we're not going to go, but you're coming with me, round the Millennium Way. So, it's a bitterly cold day today. There's Kenilworth Castle over there through the mist, and we're going to go under the sort of walkway to the castle, and hopefully we'll have a little look at it as we go. Yeah, I had a bit of mud about, but I changed into my boots before I left the car, as I suspected there might be a little mud. Look at that. Looking through the... It's nice, isn't it? Kenilworth Castle in the mist. Well, I don't know where you are in the world, but I hope it's not too hot and not too cold, or at least not outside of the range you normally live in. And I hope you're doing well. And I think we're all waiting for the same thing, the easing of this of this pandemic, so that COVID becomes endemic, like the cold or like the flu, so we can get on with our lives again. It's been a rough couple of years for so many people, but at least living right on the outskirts of a city, it's been good to be able to get out and about and exercise even during the darkest days of COVID. So lots of friends seem to have had the new variant, Omicron, and thankfully they seem to get over it, some of them in one day. And when they test again 5 days later, they're all clear. So thankfully it's not as, it appears to not be as dangerous. But there we are. Well, we had a few days sun this week, and now the last couple of 3 days we've had a lot of